There's a reason you're hearing this right now. Something deep inside you has been waiting for a word that feels like proof that all the quiet effort, all the unanswered prayers, have actually been seen. This moment is not a random scroll or a coincidence. You've arrived here because it's time to be reminded that what has been blocked 3 times is finally moving again. Life has seasons where doors close no matter how hard we push. Messages don't reach us, opportunities stall, and we start to wonder if we've somehow been forgotten. But nothing meant for you can stay locked away forever. When the right time arrives, every delay begins to make sense. Maybe lately you've felt waves of emotion that you can't name. Hope one minute, weariness the next. That's what happens when a breakthrough is already in motion but hasn't yet touched the ground. The tension you feel isn't punishment, it's preparation. Each obstacle that held you back was building strength inside you that convenience never could. If this message stirs something in you, pause for a second. Tap like or drop a short comment to mark this moment. Sometimes that small act of engagement is your way of saying, I'm ready to receive what's next. Think back on the past year. There were times you almost gave up. You did your best, and still things went silent. But silence does not mean abandonment. Often the most important things are rearranged in the unseen before they ever reach your hands. The truth is, every delay has carried an invisible benefit. The first block happened because what surrounded you wasn't stable enough to hold your next level. The second came when you were still healing from things that once broke your confidence. And the third delay, perhaps the hardest one, was to prove that you could stay faithful even when no sign of progress appeared. Each block was a layer of protection keeping your purpose from being damaged by premature exposure. Now, those barriers are breaking. You can feel it in the restlessness that refuses to let you quit. You might have noticed small signs, unexpected encouragement, a random conversation that echoes a dream you had, or doors reopening that you thought were permanently closed. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations. There is movement in your favor. People who once doubted your growth will begin to notice something different about you. The glow that comes from peace can't be faked. It tells a story louder than any explanation you could offer. Remember this. What's coming isn't a small adjustment. It's a restoration with interest. Everything that waited through those 3 blocks is now gathering momentum. Imagine a river held back by a dam. When the wall finally cracks, the rush is greater because of the pressure that built over time. That's how your next chapter will arrive. Sudden but steady, powerful yet perfectly timed. If you've been exhausted, feeling like you're holding on by a thread, take this as a signal that relief is closer than it appears. Rest doesn't always mean stopping. Sometimes it means trusting that the ground beneath you is already shifting in your favor. You may not see Archangel Michael standing beside you, but think of that image as a symbol of protection. The idea that divine help has been guarding your path. Every unseen barrier that tried to keep your good from reaching you is being lifted. The delivery is already on its way. When you sense peace returning where anxiety once lived, that's evidence that the tide has turned. When opportunities begin to align effortlessly, that's the confirmation. When you wake up with a quiet certainty that you can face the day again, that's your spirit recognizing freedom. The people who misunderstood your pause will soon understand your progress. The same silence that looked like failure will become the foundation of your success. You don't need to defend your journey. The results will speak for you. Take a breath, right here. You've survived everything designed to stop you. That means you're qualified for what's about to start. No delay can erase destiny. It only refines it. The blocks didn't cancel your path. They clarified it. In the next few days, expect subtle confirmations, an encouraging message, an unexpected opportunity, or a sense of calm that doesn't match your circumstances. When those moments happen, smile and remember that you were told in advance that movement was coming. Let this be your turning point. The waiting is transforming into arrival. The closed doors are shifting on their hinges. The same strength that carried you through disappointment is now pulling you into fulfillment. You don't have to chase. What belongs to you is finding you. Keep your faith practical. Finish what's in front of you. Stay kind even when unnoticed, and keep your heart open. That's how you stay aligned with what's unfolding. And before we continue, if you haven't already, subscribe and share this message with someone else who might be standing in the middle of their own delay. You never know whose hope you'll help restart by passing light forward. As you move through today, remember this simple truth. Every blessing that was blocked 3 times is gathering interest from every moment it waited. You will not receive a partial answer, but a complete restoration. What once seemed like a setback will reveal itself as the setup for your acceleration. Stand tall. Speak gently. Believe again. The next chapter of your story doesn't begin when something external changes. It begins right now, in the decision to trust that the process is serving you. Hold on to that, and let peace settle over you. The delays are ending. The flow has started. What is meant for you is finally free to reach you.